Good morning, class. So this is the recorded video for meeting number 1. Okay, our module number 1. So our topic is heat transfer. So I will play this video endlessly, no? Hanggang sa matapos yung time natin ng 9:30. So ulit-ulit lang. So pwede siyang panoorin, no? Kung na-miss nyo, may part kayo na-miss sa unang play, sa pangalawang play, pwede siyang kabilang. Parang sino lang. So, our topic is heat transfer. Okay, heat transfer. So, this is the study of the movement of heat. So, ito in terms natin, no? Ano sa board exam, ito yung mga madalas na tanong. What is heat transfer? So, this is the movement of heat from one body to another. So, we have 3 modes of heat transfer. So, first mode is the conduction. Conduction is heat transfer from body to body. So next mode of heat transfer is convection. So this is probably in midterm, no? This is our topic for midterm. So convection from body. Meron tayong medium, no? Between 2 bodies, we have the medium or fluid or medium to another body. So in other words, parang ano to, may pawis, no, sa gitna. So from body to a fluid or medium to another body. And lastly, the last heat transfer is radiation, in which the heat is transferred between bodies by electromagnetic waves. So we will talk about the conduction. Right? Ito yung ating unang module, the conduction. And maraming klaseng conduction, no? Pwedeng sa wall, conduction through walls, conduction through pipes, and conduction through composite walls. Yung mga nagpapalaman, no? Yung maraming layers. Okay. So, madali lang po tandaan to. Isa po sa madadaling subject sa mechanical engineering, heat transfer. So, paano ko po siya minemorize, no? Yung ating mga equation. We have 3 modes of heat transfer and also 3 equation. So, to identify the heat transfer, so this is the equation. So, heat, parang nagte-text lang, no? Ka-text lang to. Ka-text, no? So, yung T dito is delta T. Okay? So, temperature difference. So, ka-text. Hot seat yan. Ka-text, hot seat. Convection. So, this is conduction. Okay? For the heat transfer of convection, so hot, no? Ka-text, hot seat. So, hot. Then, for the radiation, is seat, no? Yung E niya, so ganyan, medyo ano to eh, so ganyan po yung E niya. So In the subject of radiation, we will discuss this constant to. Itong E na to. So, parang nagtitext lang na itong transfer. Catex, hot seat. No? Parang catex sa hot seat. No? Parang ganun. So, focus muna tayo sa conduction no? Sa catex. Pero as you see, they has meron yung same symbols, no? Mga common sa lahat, no? Yung area at saka yung delta T. So, ayaw mo na magpaka-advance, so focus na tayo sa conduction. So, conduction tayo. First mode, conduction. Body to body. Yung mga magkakadikit na body yan, no? Okay. So, our first example of conduction is conduction through plain wall. Through a plain wall. So, example, we have a wall and has a thickness. Okay? So, ito yung wall natin, no? Ito yung thickness niyan. So, yung kapal. Then, so ito yung wall natin, no? So, 3D natin. Ayan. So, this is the area. Or let's say, the cross-sectional area of that wall or the exposed area of the wall. O kung sabihin natin may araw, ito yung area na sinisinagan, no? So let's say ito yung sun. So ito yung area na sinisinagan. Okay. Then we have a temperature difference. Siyempre, we already know so the wall has two sides. The exposed side, no? So this is the exposed to the exposed side from the source of heat, from the heat source. And this is the side, or we will call this the cold side, okay? Cold side and hot side, the hot side. So from the hot side, so ito yung ating point because mas mataas yung temperature na dyan. So definitely, so papasok yung heat dito, no, sa side ng wall na to. Yan, papasok ang heat. So we have the temperature 1 at this point. So mainit siya. So in cold side, T2, so mas mababa ang temperature, no? So kaya nandito siya sa baba ng ating wall. So mapapansin mo, the heat travels through the thickness of wall. So pababa yung heat natin, na bumagsak yung heat. Okay, and the heat is being absorbed by this wall. So we will call that letter K. Okay? Ano ba yung K na yan, sir? K is for the thermal conductivity. So the more the thermal conductivity, the more it absorbs heats. The less the thermal conductivity, lesser the heat absorbed. Or lesser the heat transfer. No? So the more the thermal conductivity, like example, yung mga bakal, steel, so they has a higher thermal conductivity. No? So higher heat transfer, so madali siyang uminit. But yung mga lower thermal conductivity like concrete, bricks, it has a low heat transfer rate. No? So yan po. So ito po yung nilalaman ng ating formula, no? Yung catex natin. Catex, no? Catex. So this is the K, the area, the temperature difference, and the thickness of the wall. So ganun lang po kasimple itong conduction through a plain wall. So let's begin with the sample problem. So, ano nangyayari? Next topic natin is yung mga pagpapalaman, no? Pinapalaman yung wall. Ang topic natin yung next meeting, yung composite walls, yung nakapalaman. Okay? So, sample problem. Okay, so let's try this sample problem. Okay. So, calculate the energy transfer rate in watts per meter squared. So, the heat transfer rate no, across 6 inches wall of firebrick. This is the given. So, let me illustrate first. So, let's say this is the wall. So, the thickness is 6 inches. So, x is equals to 6 inches. With the temperature difference across the wall of 550 degrees Celsius. So, temperature difference na yung binigay, hindi na si T1 and T2. So, napakabait ng problem, no? So, delta T calculate. So, let's say this is your hot side and this is your cold side. This is your T1 and T2. So, the delta T is 50 degrees Celsius. Okay? So, we already know the heat transfer through this wall. So, bumaba siya rito, no? From T1 to T2. Okay? Yung heat natin. And the thermal conductivity of the firebrick is yung K ng ating material, which is firebrick, is 0.65 BTU per hour feet Fahrenheit. So those are the given. Okay. So our required is the heat transfer rate, no? So as you see, area is not given. So you will account the area in the heat transfer rate. Kasi constant lang naman sa area, hindi naman nagbabago sa area, di ba? Yung ating surface contact area, hindi naman nagbabago. So the required is Q all over A. At saka may hint, no? Nagbigay yung problem ng watts per meter squared. So definitely that is Q all over A. So ito yung nahanap natin. So our general equation to solve the required is yung formula ng conduction. Catex lang, no? Catex. Catex. O, teka, mali. All over x pala yun, no? Hindi mo natin malilimutan. Yung x doon is over x. Where your t is delta t. But the required is q all over a, so we will bring down the area. Okay, so this will be our working equation without itong a na to kasi constant naman yung a natin. Ayan. So check natin kung given lahat, no? So given si k, given si delta t, and given sets. Ang problema, magkaiba ng units. So, depende sa'yo kung paano approach mo. Ang target natin is to arrive to this unit. So, pwedeng convert mo muna or pwedeng saka mo na i-convert, no? Plano ko, kanya-kanyang trip lang yan. Gawin ko muna ng English, tapos yung final answer, convert ko na ng SI. Okay? So, let's proceed. So, saan ba natin nalagay solution? Okay, dito na lang. Palit ng screen natin. No? So, solution. So, okay, Q all over A is equals to K to delta T all over X na lang. So, gawin natin English muna, no? Mas gusto kong gawin yun, eh. Para medyo masana yung conversion ko. So, K is 0.65 BTU per hour feet Fahrenheit. Then multiply by delta T. But your delta T is 50 degrees Celsius. No? Convert natin ng Fahrenheit. So, converting C Fahrenheit. So given natin is 50 degrees Celsius. So pag multiply natin siya ng 9 all over 5, it is equals to, ano na kagad, temperature difference na kagad yan class, no? So that converting delta difference of temperature. So the delta T will be 50 times 9 all over 5. That will be 90 degree Fahrenheit. So that is already delta T. So di ba alam natin pag single temperature lang may plus 32. But negligible yun because this is delta T, T1 minus T2. So baka cancel na yung 32 doon. So 9 all over 5 lang. So parang review lang to, no? So kapag 5 all over 9, Fahrenheit to Celsius. Celsius to Fahrenheit, 9 all over 5. Okay. So yun na po, no? 90 Fahrenheit. All right. Then we will divide it by X, okay? Our inches, no? But our unit is feet, so we will convert inches to feet. So by converting, X will be 6 inches. So ano natin si feet, no? Kaya natin screen. So para ma-convert, so divide natin si inches para makasi inches matira si feet. So for every 1 feet, there is 12 inches. So our X is 1/2 inch or 0.5. Sorry, 1/2 feet or 0.5 feet. So cancel sa inches. Substitute to our general equation. So this is 0.5 feet. Okay, by unit analysis, check natin na maka-cancel si Fahrenheit. Pero si feet, ano maka-cancel ba? So hindi siya maka-cancel kasi pares na nasa denominator, di ba? So denominator si feet, denominator si feet. So magmo-multiply lang yung denominator. Okay? Kung numerator lang sana ito or double denominator, maka-cancel si feet but pares na nasa denominator. So magmo-multiply lang siya. Okay? So review lang yun. Nalimutan na. Okay, so our equation will be 0.65. What's this? No? Calculate natin, no? 0.65. Ayusin natin. So, calculate natin, no? So, by the use of calculator, 0.65 times 90 times 0.5. So, that is divided by 0.5 pala, no? That is, kung nakikita mo sa calculate nyo, so 117. 117 BTU per hour feet square, di ba? Nag-multiply yung feet natin dahil pala sa denominator. So malapit na po tayo, no? So nakikita na natin na dito mag-aarami sagot natin sa watts per meter squared. Because we already know that, review lang to, no? That joules per second is equals to watts, di ba? Mapapansin mo, we can convert BTU into joules and hour into second. So makakita tayo ng joules per second and that is equals to watts. Tapos itong feet square, convert na natin ng meter squared, then tapos na ang problem na to. So convert natin, no? Convert natin, isa-isahin po natin. So medyo zoom out ko lang, ayan. Okay. So convert natin. So we already know that so divide natin kay BTU, no? For method conversion BTU to joules. So for every 1 BTU, there is 1,055 joules. So makaso si BTU, okay na tayo, may joules na tayo, no? Next is yung hour. Kailangan natin ma-convert si hour to second, no? So multiply natin kay R para matira si second. So makaso natin si R, no? So for every 1 hour, there is 3,600 second. So lastly, si feet squared na lang natira, no? So convert natin si feet squared into meter squared. So multiply natin si feet squared, no, para ma-cancel siya. Then meter squared. So for every 1 meter, there is 3.28. But notice, this is squared, no? So i-square din natin itong 3.28 para mas squared din ito. No? So magiging meter squared siya. Tapos, cancel natin si feet squared, no? So matitira si meter squared. Okay. So, so by simplifying this, by using the calculator, double check natin kay Calcu, 117 times 1055 over 2600 times 3.28 squared, no? Times 3.28 squared. Ito pa. So, answer is, ano nakikita nyo? Answer is 368.90, no? 90 watts per meter squared. Ulitin ko, saan nangaling yung watts? Because of, natira to, no, si joule kasi second. Joule per second is equals to watts. Tapos natira si meter square, so watts per meter squared. So, okay, nahanap natin yung hinahanap sa problem, watts per meter squared. So, definitely, this is the answer. This is the heat transfer rate. So, thank you. So, it will be replayed again. So, pwede natin balik-balikan, no, yung terms, yung mga pinasubaybayan ng unang recording. Then, stay lang tayo sa classroom until 9:30. And the Google Meet will automatically record the attendance. Kung may question, punta na po tayo dun sa, mag-question na po tayo dun sa Brightspace. Okay? So, thank you very much and see you next meeting.